appeared like a ban on Mr. OSHIOMOLE. The Deputy Governor of Edo State, Philip Shaibu, said on Thursday that the APC chairman cannot enter the state without the permission from the governor, Mr. Obaseki. OSHIOMOLE banned from entering Edo State must seek Governor Obaseki's permission. Political tension has continued to grip Edo State, South Nigeria, as the rift between the state governor, Godwin Obaseki, and the national chairman of the All Progressives Congress, APC, Adams OSHIOMOLE, deepens. 14 House of Assembly members elect have alleged that there is a plot to assassinate Mr. OSHIOMOLE. Premium Times reports that Mr. Shaibu made the declaration while addressing a rally at Ego local government area to welcome the chairman of the Ego local government council, Ege Ugbemundia, who has just been recalled from suspension by Governor Obaseki. Said, "We have discovered that anywhere OSHIOMOLE goes, there is violence. So now we have said until he takes permission from Governor," Mr. Shaibu said amidst cheers from the crowd. "He cannot come to Edo State because we are peaceful people. Edo State is peaceful. He should not come and create crisis for us." The video containing the deputy governor's remarks is currently trending on Twitter. Mr. Shaibu, who addressed the crowd mainly in pidgin English, said Mr. OSHIOMOLE, a former governor of Edo, taught them how to fight Godfather. Mr. OSHIOMOLE helped Mr. Obaseki to succeed him as governor in 2016 against all the odds. Both men parted ways afterward, and since then, the Edo State government has repeatedly accused Mr. OSHIOMOLE of wanting to impose himself as godfather to the governor. The local Edo House of Assembly and the APC in the state have been factionalized because of the rift. The state chapter of the APC has suspended Mr. OSHIOMOLE from the party and has refused to recognize him as their national chairman. Him think say we be fool, time don reach make we let am know say wetin him teach us we don perfect am, and everything wey we go dey do na wetin him teach us, Mr. Shaibu said of Mr. OSHIOMOLE at the Thursday rally. "Him teach us make we dey fight who?" he asked the crowd. "The Godfather." The crowd shouted. The deputy governor continued, "So are we not fighting Godfather now? Whether him na Godfather, whether another person na Godfather, wetin him tell us we say make we dey fight Godfather. The Bible says, teach your children the way of the Lord, so that when they grow up, they will follow that way. OSHIOMOLE teach us when we were young the way to fight Godfather, so that when we are big, we will continue to abide it. No be so? Somebody will be national chairman, though we don't suspend am now. If you be national chairman of any party, the way OSHIOMOLE dey come say he won't receive people for Edo without permission from our governor. Him fit go Kano like that, say to receive people to APC without the permission of Kano governor?" The crowd shouted, "No." "Can OSHIOMOLE go to Imo State without the permission of the governor? Say dem go do rally for there? Can OSHIOMOLE go to the Kaduna State? Say im go dey receive people for Kaduna State without El-Rufai approving? Na our governor im see finish. Im see our governor finish. Im see all of us finish. Time don reach to tell am say when he was governor of Edo State, Oyegun no fit come here to say come receive people for party here," Mr. Shaibu said. Meanwhile, the Edo State governor has berated the suspended national chairman of the All Progressives Congress, APC, Comrade Adams OSHIOMOLE, over plots to disrupt peace and safety of the state, noting that his schemes have taken a dangerous dimension. In a statement made available to Newswire NGR, Special Advisor to the Governor on Media and Communication Strategy, Mr. Kruzo Osagi, said the embattled national chairman and his dissidents in the proscribed Edo People's Movement, EPM, are bent on causing a breakdown of law and order in the state. Osagi restated that the Edo State government would spare nothing under the laws of the land in dealing decisively with the merchants of violence. The statement reads, "The complaint of an alleged attack by one of the leaders of the proscribed Edo People's Movement, EPM, Mr. Henry Idahogbon, is the latest step in the plot by the suspended national chairman of the All Progressives Congress, APC, Comrade Adams Oshiomhole, to disrupt peace and safety in Edo State. Today's incident is another proof that members of the amorphous group are at war with themselves and the people of Edo State. The blame rightly should be dropped at the feet of the embattled national chairman, who continues to violate orders and promote violence in the state. He continued, Comrade Oshiomhole has disobeyed orders by the Nigeria Police Force at the federal and state levels not to hold public gatherings against the directives of the state government. Its actions have led to the hospitalization of tens of Edo people and the destruction of property valued in millions of naira. From Edo South to Edo North, he has traded in violence and left many in anguish in the wake of the strong-headed approach to entrenching himself as a godfather in the state. Even with this, he has not relented, but rather continues to fan the embers of division, acting as if he is above the law in the state. The incident is the latest in Comrade Oshiomhole's schemes as his lieutenants continue to perpetuate violence with his overt and covert support, which will not be tolerated by the Edo State government, Osagie stressed. While calling on the Inspector General of Police and the Presidency to call Comrade Adams Oshiomhole to order, Osagie assured Edo people that government would continue to resist attempts to fracture the peace and safety in the state. His ambition to become a godfather in Edo State is not worth the safety of the 4 million people in our state, he retreated. Hey! So Oshiomhole is now what they are using to play as ball. Oshiomhole has become a troublesome person, to the extent that before Oshiomhole will come into the state, he has to take permission from the government. Now they said Oshiomhole, anywhere he goes, is always causing trouble. Wonder shall never end. Hey, Oshiomhole has been relegated to this extent. Oshiomhole has been degraded to this extent that before Oshiomhole, a whole national chairman, they say they don't even recognize him as that. That before he enters the state, his own state, he has to take permission. So it has gone bad to that extent. Hey, it has really gone bad. A whole national chairman. These people, these Edo governments or Obaseki and his people, do they really understand what they are saying? Because I don't just understand. Because Oshiomhole is a big tree. You can imagine. You know, there was a video I shared some days back. You know, when the deputy governor, Shaibu, was saying, now Oshiomhole teach them like this. They go do like, what he teach them? Okay, Oshiomhole no can't teach you na good thing at all. Everything Oshiomhole did this, Oshiomhole did that. What be the good thing Oshiomhole even do? So Oshiomhole no do anything. So they don't even say Oshiomhole finish. Oh. See the way they are just dealing with Oshiomhole anyhow. When they deal with her anyhow. Can you imagine? Oshiomhole should take permission before entering the state. Hey, that anywhere he goes to is always violence. Oh, this is serious, Oshiomhole. So the whole respect it's finished. The way they used to carry Oshiomhole, these same people, Shaibu and Obaseki. Obaseki could not even say anything then. You know, I could remember when Oshiomhole was going, you know, from pillar to post campaigning for him. You know, Obaseki would just be following him. Obaseki could not even tell people anything, or he could not even express himself. It was Oshiomhole that was in the front. Oshiomhole didn't know that he was preparing for a day like this. I know Oshiomhole will be bittered. Oshiomhole will be regretting in his life that what has come over him. That a lot of people have, you know, become godfathers and it worked for them. That why is his own like this? I'm sure he's going to be regretting the whole thing. But one thing is that if you don't do things in the right direction, in the right way, definitely everything will boomerang against you. I think that's what is really happening. But I think they should just soft pedal. Shaibu and Obaseki, they should just soft pedal. Everybody knows Oshiomhole. Oshiomhole has his own, but they should just try to be gentle with him. Of course, it's really it's a pitiable condition, if you ask me. Oshiomhole he has gone down to this level. They've taken him to the cleaners. They've taken him, you know, just like an ordinary. I don't just even want to use that word. that Oshomole must take permission. It has gone so bad like that. The Oshomole must take permission before he enters the state, because they believe that anywhere Oshomole goes, he's always causing trouble. And they say Oshomole is not even relenting. Of course, Oshomole, like people have been saying, or people were always praising him, that he does not lose any battle. That Oshomole doesn't lose any battle. But let's see how it's going to turn out to be. Oshomole that was taunting Saraki. Hey, I could remember when Oshomole was like, Saraki must leave that place. Saraki must leave this place. So it is so now that Oshomole, that's why I say it's not as if Oshomole is bigger than anybody, but the way and manner at which he, enchanted Saraki. If somebody had told me that Oshomole will not be treated like a baby in his own state, I wouldn't have believed that. So guys, what do you really think? They really mean Oshomole? They really mean Oshomole? It's really funny. Honestly, it's funny to me. The way Oshomole. Hey. Someone says here that whatsoever a man soweth, that he shall reap. Obaseki and his deputy are gone. Watch and see. National chairman of the ruling party is very powerful and decides who fights the ticket of the party. Even if Obaseki picks another party's ticket, he will still fail. Dreamers, let's stop him whether na he gets Edo State. I now begin to understand Mr. Deputy Governor. To be honest, the man cannot be more right. If Oshomole has found another selfish reason to become selfish, that should not prevent us from commending the patriotic stance of the Deputy Governor. We should now stand on the side of this present government to ensure we achieve a do of our dream. It suits him, right. The man is creating problems here and there. So guys, what do you really think about this Oshomole, that he has to take permission before from the governor before he comes into the state? So leave your comment below.